Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus.
To infinity and beyond.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine? How did
What is going on? We're back. This time, finally, Season 8 of Marvel Rivals Sins of Alchemax, or Alchemax. Even though it isn't Alchemax, futuristic company, science company. I kind of think of AIM when I think of them. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it looks like we have Cyclops and Devil Dino. Super excited for Cyclops, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Cyclops fan, but I wouldn't say I'm the Cyclops hater. I mean, the movies were so I can kind of see why some people may feel a way about Cyclops, but trust me, video game wise, MvC, you know, that's my boy, one of my boys. Jim Lee, anyone that knows me knows Jim Lee Cyclops. Throw on the brown jacket or not, yeah, that's just peak designs X-Men for me. Yeah, it kind of sucks because when I think about what's my favorite X-Men, for me it's tied Wolverine and Cyclops and Rogue and Storm. Like, I don't know, when I try to think of like my favorite X-Men, it's like, eek, it's tough, man. But yeah, it looks like he does kind of have a similar skin to his OG, so I'm definitely going to be excited to see him next to Rogue. I heard some people saying they can't wait till we get a Marvel Zombies like Sentinel version where it's just all X-Men, and I'm like, oh my god, 6 players. Like, once they start adding more stuff like that, that's when we're gonna have Overwatch 2/Rivals 2. And it does look like we're gonna start off with Devil Dino as the Vanguard. And like I said, I want to act like an expert. Devil Dino and Moon Girl, they're obviously associated. I only know them from Marvel Snap, and if you play Marvel Snap, them, America Chavez, I would maybe say Miles Morales, but there's a few characters that you could tell they were like the staples of the game. They were like pushed to be front lines. I wouldn't say what is it, niche picks, but you could tell they were kind of like an introduction to the world, because even after that we had that Moon Girl and Devil Dino show, and while I've only saw one episode, because I was excited about that show when it was coming out, because the animation is probably some of my favorite animation, especially from the Disney animation, Marvel animation stuff. So I did see one episode and I was like, you know what, maybe I should react to it. And I've never gotten around to reacting to it, so I should probably add that into the wheelhouse, even if it's connected or not. Once I started watching it, I was like, yeah, this is going to be super dope. But yeah, because outside of that, I don't really know too much about them outside of Marvel Snap. And they work really good together in the game. You know, Moon Girl duplicates stuff. Yeah, what is it? Devil Dino ongoing for hand size, so definitely a lot of cool stuff. I have a couple, I want to say my first deck had Moon Girl, and I have a couple Devil Dino decks, but fun stuff. Like I said, it is an education Snap if you haven't really had a chance to play it. Man, I just logged in for the first time since late 2004-ish, it looks like. Or yeah, that's when Snap Rivals came out. So they had like a dude named like Redshift pop up on the screen. I'm like, who the heck is this dude? So yeah, there's a bunch of new cards in there. I don't know if I'll continue playing it, but I just want the to be low key. All I got was bombarded with pay for this, pay for that, pay for that, and I'm like, you know what? Now I see why I quit playing this game. The devs are out of touch. Welcome back, and the first thing I'm presented with is a million ways to pay for stuff. I'm like, yo, I have not touched this game. You should be incentivizing me to want to open the game again. Instead, I kind of don't want to touch it again. So yeah, so much cool art is just trapped into that game. So I actually advise a lot of people go online, go on a cool website that can show all Marvel Snap art, and just have fun and enjoy what some of the best things the game has to offer without even actually playing the game, if you ask me. But we are going to do a triple header, so depending on what video you did watch, make sure you check out all of them. We got the trailer, the division, and the character reveal, and we are going to blast them all. So like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video. I'm trying to remember if we got like Alchemax and Loki.
Hello everyone, Guangguang here. It's great to be back with you all. Welcome to Season 8 of Marvel Rivals. After Kingpin delivered the tablet,
I love the time schedule of these, because by the time this video is up, I'm probably going to be playing this season instead of waiting like a week.
However, the root of the Lord, Alchemax Headquarters, was shielded by a mysterious red colonium and survived the purge. And the energy source powering the crimson colonium, a pair of eyes that act as portals to a dimension of pure, and this concussive force. Meanwhile, a distress call has reached the monster kingdom. Devil Dinosaur has learned that his best friend, Moon Girl, is being held captive under the strict control of Alchemax. Can the leader of the X-Men finally be returned to the embrace of his mutant brethren? And can Devil Dinosaur, having just escaped the Collector's Museum, save his dearest friend from the clutches of Alchemax? Get ready for a dino-mite Season 8. Devil Dinosaur is officially sinking his teeth into Marvel Rivals. As a vanguard, Devil Dinosaur brings raw, primal power to the roster, always ready to tear the...
I low-key want to watch the beginning over for the lore tidbits, but maybe I'll do that myself.
He relies his massive physique and a force-field shield to brawl on the front line, using his primal bites to inflict a continuous bleeding effect on targets. When smashing through enemy defenses, he ramps up the aggression. Devil can stretch its post-prey and temporarily camp his massive jaws around bleeding enemies.
Yeah, they've been playing with a lot of that him tech sizing stuff, so I'm not too surprised to see him eventually. I imagine we're going to be seeing some wild Ant-Man stuff, but with the writing and Jeff stuff too, so yeah, they've been working on something.
To lead your team to victory. As the saying goes, every kid goes through a dinosaur phase, and we hope your childhood dreams will come true right here in Marvel Rivals. Our all-new Doom match map, Alchemax Headquarters, will be available after the May 28th update. So stay tuned and get ready to storm the gates and rescue Cyclops and Moon Girl. We've prepared a new batch of adorable accessories for Devil Dinosaur, The Thing, Black Widow, Angela, Hela, Namor, and the Punisher. This will be released alongside the Season 8 update. In Season 8,
I heard you guys want to spoil it on Punisher Kids because of memes.
Costumes and MVPs. We welcome all college students to verify their university email to unlock these exclusive benefits. Finally, a quick tech update. We've optimized the PC client by separating the high-resolution texture pack into its own standalone DLC. It will still download by default when you install the game, but if you are running a bit low on disk space, you can now choose to uninstall this HD pack separately. Doing so will free up around 35 GB of storage. if you typically play at 1080p or 1440p resolutions, or if you keep your texture quality set to low, we definitely recommend giving this a try. You will save a massive amount of space with practically zero impact on your actual visual experience. Next up, I will hand it over to Zhiyong to bring you all the intel on Season 8's team-up ability adjustments and balance changes.
Hey Rebels, it's Zhiyong. I'm here to introduce the upcoming changes to our team-up abilities and overall balance adjustments. Devil Dinosaur is the anchor here. The Punisher can request to mount up. By accepting the interaction prompt, Devil Dinosaur will let Frag ride on his back. While riding, the Punisher can only use his normal attacks and his short. All other abilities are temporarily disabled.
Unless that's his health out of that.
During the ride, the Punisher receives some damage reduction and the percentage of all damage taken and healing received is shared directly with Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah, they definitely gotta add Little Girl to the game.
In the upcoming Season 8, the arrival of Devil Dinosaur is going to significantly...
But I don't know, they introducing her in jail. I don't know, I've been seeing stuff online.
There will be far more
I'm gonna keep an eye on these devs.
attacks and breakthrough enemy informations. To prepare for this evolving combat environment, we've made adjustments across all roles for Season 8. For our vanguards, we are further elevating the frontline combat capabilities of Emma Frost. Her telepathic pulse will now decay more slowly after reaching full energy. The cooldown for reprojecting Mine's Aegis is reduced, and her diamond form will offer an even higher percentage of damage reduction. These changes are designed to provide Emma with far more flexible combat choices.
Yeah, definitely sound like a lot of buffs.
Maximum health bump, ensuring that he can consistently apply pressure against enemy vanguards through sheer force with his Storm Haymaker. We've also been closely monitoring Vanguard Deadpool's rather dominant performance across rank and pro play. To balance his competitive reign, we will be slightly nerfing the damage output of Vanguard Deadpool's gun form.
Working on road buffs are reworks.
The performance of theorists has been relatively balanced across the board. However, as the meta shifts, we are making targeted adjustments to several theorists to ensure they remain competitive. Iron Fist will receive a much smoother combat experience. Striking enemies with Dragon Do will now reduce the cooldown of Dragon's defense by an even greater amount. Meanwhile, Mr. Fantastic's soft crowd control capabilities against enemies will be slightly turned down, but in exchange, he will receive stronger overall damage and defensive capabilities. In the new season, Mr. Fantastic will
check that out.
With the front, mid, and back lines of his team, providing help and protection to whichever teammates need it most. Beyond these two, heroes like
Make them more flexible.
Squirrel, Moon Knight, and Spider-Man will all receive varying degrees of buffs.
Spider-Man buffs, I'm with that.
Ability energy adjustments, both double strategies and triple strategies lineup have carved out their own unique tactical niches. However, relying on the strong baseline support capabilities of strategies, triple strategies comp still boast a very high margin for error and incredible utility. To address this, we will be slightly turning down the baseline support capabilities of several strategists. In Season 8, we will slightly nerf Invisible Woman's crowd control abilities. For Mantis, we are adjusting the buffs she grants to her allies, slightly lowering her damage boosting capabilities, by adding a new baseline movement speed buff. In addition to these changes, the ultimate abilities of heroes like the Rocket Raccoon and White Fox will also be buffed, ensuring they don't fall behind when exchanging ultimates in team fights. This isn't everything.
I didn't know they needed buffs. Maybe I haven't been tapped in.
Please keep an eye out for our upcoming balance patch notes. The hero pick race and win race for Season 7.5 will also be released very soon. Additionally, we are actively monitoring the community's feedback and discussions. Some issues do take a little time to properly adjust, so please keep an eye on our official channels. As soon as we have the right solutions in place, we will sync up with everyone immediately. Ignite the battle.
Good girl design though. Right. Like I said at the beginning, make sure you guys check out all 3 videos for the full scoop. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if I should watch the Girl and Devil Dino show on YouTube for y'all. If not, because I'll just probably watch it for myself, because like I said in the beginning, I did really watch 1 episode, so you already started on that thing. I'm gonna keep it short. Definitely how I wanted the Incredible Hulk to play a little bit. And now that I think about it, and I think I said it in one of the videos, definitely Juggernaut has to be on the way. But yeah, other than that, we can keep it G. I think he had like a Robo skin that's coming. I'm thinking about maybe they'll do a Grimlock Transformer skin, something cool, crazy, kaiju style. What else? But
I'm touching myself tonight.
Say that again?